Many people who are part of our journey and part of our support team cut their hair in braids. And when all of our hair was cut, we tied the braids into a noose and we hung it on the door handles of the Legislative Assembly. Because Saskatchewan has a very dark past of genocidal policies and actions that contribute to the hopelessness of Indigenous people and also ultimately the deaths of Indigenous people. I want to show you guys that even when we're doing things the right way, we're still treated with unjust, disgusting indifference. And so to the politicians who are going to scream bias, 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 because the judge who's signed his decision wanted to see the freedom of expression and freedom of religion that his profession is supposed to be fighting and rooting for, by all means go ahead, but you just look that much more ridiculous. Last night was the final night. When the sun went down, my fast was over. Today was the feast, the closing ceremony, the cutting of my hair, the burning, and ultimately the goodbye and retreat to my private life that I was living prior to starting a public demonstration hoping to raise awareness. To the crybabies within the government who are wiping their tears as they draft the appeal, I want to say, deal with it. Indigenous people deal with the justice system coming down on them, sometimes not in their favor and unjustly so. This won't be the end of Indigenous people coming to the Wascana Park West Lawn to voice their grievances in a ceremonial way and whatever way they choose, protected by the Charter of Rights and Freedoms of our country, because that is their right as citizens. Not just Indigenous people, but all people within the province of Saskatchewan.